When you were heavyweight champion of the world, everyone was scared of you. You were knocking everybody out in the first round.
That's what it wasn't done right. You know, I wasn't the right person at that time. I was too young, and I was a megalomaniac, and I believed the shit that was going on, and yeah, that was just the worst time of my life.
Wow.
You know, that was the worst time of my life. This is turning around to become a real good moment of my life. You know,
Yeah.
It's working on. It's a struggle. This new stuff coming along. People thinking that I'm a nice guy. I've been a piece of garbage all my life with these people, and all of a sudden I'm a great guy, I'm a nice guy, he has potential and stuff, and it's hard taking that stuff in. I'm still on the defense about stuff and about who I am. I don't have a good psychological opinion about myself most of the time, but I'm good. I'm good at what I do, what I love to do, and I love to entertain people, and I'm good at that, and that's really all that should matter, and worrying about my personal well-being shouldn't be anybody else's concern.
Do you think some of it's out of love, though? I mean, there are people, for example, I grew up watching you, I was a big fan, and when I've seen in the news different stories come out, different struggles that I've heard about, I genuinely was worried and concerned. I mean, there were a lot of us who said, we hope.
Yeah, don't be concerned about me. Don't be so quick to agree with me or get too close to me. You know, I appreciate that. That's just all emotion, but this is just how I handle my life and stuff, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Now, when you got on this tour, because you said you like to entertain people, but you didn't know you were good at it, did Spike Lee come to you and say, hey, let's work on this project? How did that come together?
Someone saw the show in Vegas that worked for Spike, and I believe he asked Spike that you should look at it, and Spike had brought Jimmy Nealon, the famed Broadway mogul, and he invited us to come to Broadway for a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Yeah, and then it just took off, and now.
Yeah, because in Vegas we had a young lady singing, we had a band, and it was like big action, yeah. And with all that stuff, you know, I could buffer with the band, I could talk to them, so I don't have much pressure on myself. But in New York, you know, Broadway, it was just really gritty and face-to-face and dealing with your demons in front of a crowd of people. You know, I don't really I could deal with my demons, but I could water them down with my band and stuff.
Right. Make it a little fun.
But I have nobody up there but myself, and I don't have much time for fun. So I just give them the story, and some of it's funny to most of them, so I just work off of that stuff. I don't think it's funny,
right?
You know, but I work off of that.
What parts do people find funny the most?
I guess me fighting with Mitch Green, my divorce, yeah, a bunch of that stuff, you know, it's a bunch of that stuff.